안녕하세요. 조박한입니다. 오늘은 배트맨 텔테일 저번에 에피소드 1 하던 거에 이어서 에피소드 2를 한번 플레이를 해볼 거예요. 자, 지난 시간에 지난 시간에 저희가 봤었던 거를 약간 정리를 하자면은, 그러니까 배트맨이 뭐 평소처럼 배트맨질을 하고 있는데 어떤 도둑들이 뭔가를 훔쳐가가지고 어, 그걸 봤더니 뭐 캣우먼이 또 훔치려던 거야. 그래서 그거를 따라서 가봤더니 어떤 조폭들하고 경찰들이 싸우고 있네? 그래서 그거를 수사를 해가지고 추적을 했더니, 이게 마피아, 이렇게 동네 마피아가 연관돼 있고, 그 마피아가 하는 말을 찬찬히 들어보니까, 얘네 자기 부모님들이 뭔가 마피아들하고 거래를 했었다는 거야. 그래서, 배트맨이 동굴을 들어가서 알프한테, 아이씨, 아야, 할배, 왜, 뭐, 우리 어머니가 나쁜 사람이었던 거 말 안 해줬어요. 막 그렇게 화를 내면서 끝이 났어요. 그러면은 거기에 이어서 에피소드 2를 한번 플레이를 해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 여기서부터는 제가 한 번도 플레이를 안 해본 내용이에요. 어떤 내용이 날지인데, 과연 부모님 컴플렉스의 대명사 배트맨이 셀프 패드를 할지 안 할지, 그걸 한번 확인해 보는 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다. 에피소드 2 시작. 잠시만요. 근데 됐다. 그리고 오늘 저녁에 했었던 방송에서 얘는 그 펭귄이에요. 잠깐, 근데 자막이 잘 안 보이네?
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together.
잠깐만 기다려보세요. 캐릭터들 때문에, 아바타들 때문에 자막이 잘 안 보여. 아바타 창을 좀 위치를 조정을 하도록 하겠습니다. 이쯤에 있으면 되겠지? 이쯤에 있으면 되겠다.
We will change Gotham.
이 정도 됐어.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father.
윤호총 형님 안녕하세요. 저 얘기했던 내용들 나오네요.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
돈으로 승부하는 박치맨. 어릴 때 부모님이 돌아가셨는데 에피소드 1에서 보면은 부모님이 왜 나쁜 놈들이었어요 라면서 알프레드와 할배한테 따지는 내용이 들어왔었어요.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces.
덕다 매수하면 되긴 하죠. 그쵸?
Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they?
근데 1억씩 쥐어주면은 다구리 할 만한 애들 같은 경우에는 1억씩 쥐어주면은 1억 가지고 나쁜 짓 해.
It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
라고 해서 이 알프레드 할아버지한테 따지러 가는 게 에피소드 1의 마지막이었습니다. 갑으로 안 하였다고? 음, 뒤통수 치지 않을까? 근데 배트맨이 아깝대. 그냥 접해면 되는데 왜 돈을 주냐요. 접해서 가둬두면 되는데 돈 주기는 좀 아까운가 봐. 그래야 부자 돼.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
여기가 부모님 돌아가셨던 자리.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this.
신비해지겠죠. 근데 그쪽에서는
I
이
know
동네에서
you
신비해져도
solitude, Bruce.
신비해지지 않는 애들도
More
있어서 문제야.
allegations about his ties to the underworld.
클레이
This
페이스
isn't
같은 애들.
going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades.
아이고,
I hoped it would never come.
20년간.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name.
뭐 나쁜 사람들
Your father,
맞았네.
Hamilton Hill and Falcone.
켄지님
They
하이하이.
were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
한 번 더 불통할 거 아니면은 뭐 아니 이걸로 하자.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man
군대가
in
두
many
마리예요?
ways, but this
지금
was
포켓몬은
his
빼고
undoing.
원피스하고
I want
마블만
you to
나왔어요.
know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
어 그래?
But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done was out of love.
계약서 읽기 귀찮아서 안 해. 계약.
I hope you can forgive me.
핑배예요? 그래 봐줘야지. 알프레드
How
할배가
could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
그동안 키워줬는데
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
실망해야 할 거겠나? 아니야 그래 할배한테 너무
This is
그러면
the
안
first
돼.
time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill
흑마가
had the
아니라니까.
audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known, too big.
어인공주도
Yet there it
파이트
was.
하면 돼요. 느낌표 파이트.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think
연기예요? 뭔
you
소리야?
always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered.
잠깐만요. 공격 커맨드가 있는데 이걸로 해야 되겠다. 택. 이렇게 하면은 공격을 합니다. 꽝. 어택한 다음 느낌표 어택한 다음에
I can recall every
T예요,
moment
T.
of that night in vivid detail.
R이 아니라 T.
But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I
어택한
overlooked.
다음에 조박하면 조박가 때릴 수 있음. 에? 그거 안 되나?
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he?
안해
He was
죽이게
stabbed to death
안
in
죽인다고
prison.
배트맨은
No
사람
one
안
wants
죽여.
the Joe Chill, Bruce.
폐지 폐지. 겁내 폐지. 죽기 직전까지 폐지.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
원래는 아버지랑
I
되고
always wanted
싶었다.
to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
알프레드
She was always so
번전했다고요?
good to me.
닮긴 했다.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
떠올려야지 그래도.
Stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
강도가 아니었다.
Tom Falcone is making a mistake.
응? 머리에다가 아이고. 아이고. 얘는 왜 임마? 그래 임마 도망쳐.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
라는 기억을 떠올렸다고 합니다. 이 동네에서 경찰을 하려면은 진짜 사명감이 진짜 개투처라든가
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
아예
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm always here for
부정부패를
you.
저지르려고
This clan
들어오는
does
사람들
both
뿐일
in
것
hot
같아.
water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
돈이 최고야.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm
말을
getting
주자.
myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep
솔직하게
it
말해.
cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
다음에 안 끌게요 힝.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I
잘못했어요
wouldn't ask if there was
힝.
another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is
예,
saying.
배트맨은 겁내 싫어하면서
Sergeant.
브루스 웨인은 좋아해.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
그런 사람에도 있어서 다행입니다.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
자기 입으로 말하기 좀 그렇지 않나?
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
에피소드 2. 얘 왜 이렇게 많이 다쳤대? 그렇게 많이 많이 패지도 않았는데? 쇼하는 거 아니야?
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you
도발하자.
tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss.
스타바리 시절에는
I'd show up
크게
all
다쳤어.
beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
그런데 조치를
Going back
시켜주죠?
decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
연기가
Trying to
정품이에요.
get through to you at Dent's party. You showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got
궁금하게
you.
뭔 호수인지 한번 들어보기나
Your
하자.
father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
목에다가 찌를까? 해칠까? 해치자. 해치우자.
Not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done. Of course, you'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
I need you alive, but only until I have answers.
대답을 내놔.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne seed.
협박 안 통하는 거
He loved
어쩐지?
you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit?
아니요?
Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
진짜?
So
아니었다고?
who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell.
님 모임? 아저씨 모임? 아줌마 모임?
The bastard had to die.
뭐 약한 거 같은데? 이 사람?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
미친. 미친. 펄콘에 죽었다고? 미친. 그니까. 히트 썼어.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out sooner or later.
했어디요.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
맞아. 입가에 뭔가 핏줄 서 있는 게
This
뭔가
close, we were this
안 좋아 보였어.
close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she
뭐 약
burst in.
같은 거 한 거 아님?
She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this.
그치,
Spin
그치.
it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still
일단
coming in,
정리해보자.
but we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
수사해야 돼. 이제 수사해야겠다.
Tell me if
약
she
먹었어.
says anything. I have to know why she did this.
약 먹은 거요.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
어떻게 하면 돼?
Fresh injection site.
맞아. 주사 맞았다니까.
That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
그러니까. 약쟁이요.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll
touch as soon as I have the results.
그러니까 이게 사람 폭주하게 만드는 약을 누가 주사를 한
Where
거예요.
am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
사람을
Everything is
사람을
such a blur.
쏴주시겠습니다.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
오케이, 믿을게요.
It's so foggy.
누구인지 기억나?
A sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
히어크로 같은 애인가?
I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you
라고
ID a suspect?
했는데 그냥 지가 하고 싶었었던
think so.
거임.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
펭귄이네.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held.
어씨.
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit.
그러니까 좀 고마우면은 좀 봐주라 야.
You can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
이럴 시간 없습니다.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
아니 그럼 그걸 왜 말을 어떻게 말을 해? 거참 그거 주지 말 걸 그랬네. 증거 주지 말 걸 그랬네 1편에서.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker?
쌤통이다.
Thrown in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone had it coming. You cause as much pain as he did, eventually it comes back on you.
깡패놈들 다
We
그래.
should all be mindful of that.
깡패놈들이야.
I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
가족이 있어.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
자, 항구에서
The
채취한
minute
게
the dogs were
이렇게
doused with
되는데
the base chemicals, the reaction was messy. They were out of control.
근데 발전을 했다?
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
조커 배송
Both
같은데?
compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you.
혼란을 야기시킬 목적인가 봐요.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
그 공원 같은데 그 공원에 있지 않을까? 여기인가?
Find her now! Send a strong message.
여기네.
Bring me her head.
여기 어디 있나?
There you go. Come in, alright? Alright.
여기 삼각 측량을 해보면은 이렇게 된다. 여기에 있다.
The Skyline Club. Jesus.
여기였었잖아.
Wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to
그
speak with
1편에서
Bruce?
거기
Bruce
그
Wayne already tried
앞에
talking with Cobblepot. It's time he
잡았던데.
met the Batman.
여기 배트맨 두둥 등장. 도둑질하러 왔구만. 이게 뭐야? 이게 포랑이 뭐야? 픽다운.
You lot, come check out his office.
기절시키고.
You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! Man, it's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their
약물에
work.
대해 다 알아.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
그건 그렇지.
Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
난 살해하지 않아.
Personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many.
BJ?
Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith.
누가
I'm gonna
내리고
let
실검
this
1위예요?
one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing.
브루스는 왜
I
근데?
actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
이게 BJ가 뭐예요 근데?
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with
잠시만요.
her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
병강이. 혁주가리. 아이고. 빨리. 뭐 이렇게 똔똔해요?
Try harder than this.
총 쏴주세요. 도망침? 님들 어디 감? 다 도망가?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
만나서 얘기. 뜰줄을 잊지 말래. 걔 부주 진짜 관상이 얘는 브루스 웨인은 진짜 관상이 부자요.
Tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
You hear? Cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
아, 말 싸움 못 꺼내. 죄송합니다.
See the game here, asshole?
죄송합니다.
Are you blind or something?
죄송합니다.
Bad. I'm not looking for trouble.
It looks like it found you.
뭐 싸우자고? 진짜? 후회할 텐데.
Wait a minute, I know you. You're that rich dude. You're that guy on the news.
참 잘못 봤습니다. 서태비입니다.
Who do you think you're talking to? Your face is all over the TV.
Bruce, Stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
Wait, whoa. This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it? Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
아씨, 잠깐만 바텐더하고 얘기할 걸
Selena,
그랬다.
I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
죄송합니다.
I'm sorry things went down the way they did, but I have information. The man who hired you, his name is
고백으로
Oswald
혼내.
Cobblepot.
맨날
Never heard
고백하재.
of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
힘을 합칩시다. 그러면 고백 대신에
Penguin can't
제일
take
비슷한 걸로
control,
할게.
and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly, you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay?
Huh.
That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
합의가 뭔
Why are
상관이야?
we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
아, 썸 타는 줄 알았었구나. 얘. 그런 척 해야지.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
싸우나?
We're here for her. If you care about your own skin,
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
we're done talking.
휴. 이 쭉방. 머가리. 뚝배기. 그래서 사람 패는 맛이 이렇게 좋기 때문에 더 패보도록 하겠습니다. 휴. 차.
Not done yet.
뭔 핵이에요 이게? 핵 아님. 휴. 휴. 오호. 오케이 하고 마이. 죽이 잘 맞아.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
초. 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 호차. 호차. 와다오. 샷. 헛.
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy.
주머니.
Come on, this way.
지갑은 찾아봤자 브루스 웨인이 지갑 뒤질 일이 없지 않을까?
Quick, check the alleyway.
브루스 웨인이 쓰던 이쑤시개가 저 지갑에 있는 돈보다 더 많이 비쌀 것 같은데.
Are we alone?
여섯. 뭔 소리야? 니들 왜 썸 타고 있니? 헤이, no.
We should go.
No.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
아니. 아 친구 그거잖아요.
Yes or no? Will you help me?
비즈니스
stop
관계야 여긴.
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now.
블루투스인가?
Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed.
놈들이 날 노리고 있어.
Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
그래 양지로 이렇게 해야 될 것 같아. 배트맨으로 하면은 그래 브루스로 가야 돼 이거는.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
외교는 브루스한테 외교는 재벌집 아들로 가야 되는 것 같아. 잠시만요. 잠깐 좀 자리 좀 비울게요. 데이터 보내는 거요? 그러네. 로빈 뭐 하고 있냐? 어? 사장님이 이렇게 고생하고 있는데. 자, 다시 왔습니다.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows, maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you, but you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone
진짜
too, rest his soul.
우편 정신같이
We
생겼다.
built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
You're working with Oswald Cobblepot and his thugs.
Working with them? They're a bigger threat to order than those masked freaks. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, maybe I can make it right.
Noble, but naive. It was so long ago, there's nothing left of the Cobblepot estate. Maybe if I could count on you as an ally, I could use the powers of my office to help you make reparations. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising
배신하라고
were to
그런
dry
거구나.
up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
꺼져.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not
그래,
cutting
임마.
Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did.
그냥 배트맨을 올 걸 그랬나?
And you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
저한테 박살나는 수가 있습니다.
Talking to. I'm the man who'd throw you over this rail without a second thought, and my lawyers make this whole thing disappear before you hit the ground. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct. Gordon? And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here. Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it. Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
그냥 진짜로 그냥 배트맨을 올 그랬나? 한 대 지어박아주게?
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
차라리 뭐만 하면 중국으로 보내지. 거기 사람 너무 많아. 이미 포화 상태요. 에버랜드예요? 선생의 나라요? 신비의 나라요?
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
어떻게든
To be honest,
받아들여봐야죠.
Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office.
잠깐만, 이게 아니네.
Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne,
막상막하고.
rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
언제 왔어요?
We could just be
할배 언제
looking at
왔어요?
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
제 친구부터 먼저 그거 해야지.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... what?
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. Little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but
무슨 일인데?
My advisors are telling me that I need to... distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
what with the allegations in the press and now this mess with Falcone,
You're a liability.
but here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
지금 그게 문제가
Forget
아니야.
the campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I
Am, it is still my primary concern.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
오케이, 알겠다고.
whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's...
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
진짜.
No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
아 진짜 투페이스 드립.
You are always my friend.
Harvey.
투페이스 드립 진짜 아슬아슬하게 하고 있네 진짜. 여기서 또 이렇게 얼굴 일그러져 얼굴 그 화상 입어가지고 투페이스 되는 거 아니냐?
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
킬부문이다.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
선거운동이요.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City.
아이고.
This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years.
뿅. 오씨 깜짝 놀랐네. 그래, 네가 없었으면 내가 한 번 더 버튼을 눌러야 될 뻔했었어. 아이고.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a
미친놈이요.
these hostages. I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
같이 온 게 다행이다. 연결 못하나? 오케이. 오케이. 조명하고 여기다가 하면은
Smart.
Rule 1, talk when I say talk, shut your gob.
이 이런 식으로
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
정리를 깔끔하게 정리.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
I counsel our brothers and sisters of
누구셔? 누구셈?
nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption
아카메의 아이들?
in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
아 이렇게 주사 놓고 서로 이렇게 싸우게 하는 거구나. 이걸로 투페이스 되나? 진짜 하비덴트는 투페이스 언제 되는지 그게 관전 포인트요. 악당 화이팅? 왜 악당 응원하고 있어?
Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
오.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunk.
약을 먹은 약을 그거 하면서도 자기 본심이 진짜 저거인 거예요. 넣었는데 그런 거예요.
Roll that tape.
뭐야 이거? 뭐야 인체 실험하신 거예요?
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you.
헐.
Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
헐.
Esther, you know I always get what I want.
헐.
Commence the procedure. Give her a dose.
아버지가 못돼 처먹은 놈이었네. 이건 착한 배려는 인정합니다. 저건 불공평해.
You certainly know how to make an entrance.
역시 합병.
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
첫 라운드 2. 어?
Please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was awesome.
컷.
Help me.
컷. 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 컷.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That
어?
That was all him. He didn't know.
니누 시키 아니야?
I had him killed because of it.
니누 시키 아니야?
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
I won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
우와. 자. 감전.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up.
응. 고장나서 지금 쓸 수 있었던 것 같은데?
Batman! The revolution
Batman!
started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
컷. 실패한 중국. 중국 왜 이렇게 좋아해? 아 잠깐만, 둘 중에서 하나 골라야 되는 거니? 아 잠깐만 둘 중에서 그러니까 캣우먼하고 합의 중에서 한 명 골라야 된다. 제가 이 게임 플레이하면서 배운 게 있다면은 눈충용님을 이 제안하는 거에 반대로만 가면은 중간은 간다 라고 배운 것 같아요. 잠깐만 그럼 어떻게 하지 진짜? 어떡함? 진짜? 잠깐만. 아니야, 걔는 그냥 일반인이지만 해보면은 수술을 좀 구할 수가 있어. 수술이 좀 생길 수 있어. 어이쿠, 미안합니다. 미안합니다.
Where's the maniac in the mask?
저요?
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne,
울트라맨도 아니고.
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her?
아 그냥
There. Come on. She kind of got far.
아이고.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne.
그냥 얼굴 반쪽 좀 타게 놔둘까? 놔둘 걸 그랬나? 어차피 투페이스 될 것 같긴 한데.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
자, 에피소드 2 아캄의 아이들 여기까지 했습니다. 펠코네를 그 괴롭게 했는지 아니면은 그 뭐냐 진통제를 줬는지 했는데 30%만 괴롭게 그 고문을 했어요. 나쁜 놈들한테 왜 이렇게 동정적이야? 약한 놈의 자식들. 그 80%가 그 얘 캐드먼하고 키스를 했고 20%가 안 했대요. 이 성욕의 괴물들 진짜. 성욕에 미친놈들 진짜. 브루스로 그 방문을 한 게 더 많네요. 60%로 57%로 더 많아요. 그 계속 돈 대줄게 라고 한 사람들이 91%예요. 하긴 내 돈 아니니까. 그쵸? 아, 합의를 구한 게 이 짐승놈의 새끼들 합의를 구한 게 37%밖에 안 되고 캐드먼을 구한 게 60%나 돼요. 이 짐승놈의 새끼들 친구 같은 거 필요 없어 다. 네, 이렇게 해가지고 텔테일 배트맨 에피소드 2를 플레이를 완료를 했습니다. 다음 편 예고 나갑니다.
Batman save me. But I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending
그렇겠지.
people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
내가 안 지키면 안 되지 않을까요?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry. Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
자, 여기까지 하고 오늘 방송은 종료하도록 하겠습니다. 늦게까지 봐주셔서 감사해요. 눈충 요님밖에 없네요. 2부 방송송? 아니 근데 지금은 방송송 하면은 너무 시끄러워. 벌써 새벽 1시라 가지고 방송송 하면은 사람들이 많이 욕할 거예요. 방송성은 2부 방송성은 새벽 방송성은 안 하는 걸로 하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 오늘 방송 여기까지 할게요. 다들 좋은 밤 되시고 좋은 꿈 꾸세요. 잘 자요. 부정부박하. 잘 자요. 빠이.